Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. Look who's home!
It's me.
You came back from the sunshine?
I did.
There was a little bit this last weekend when it was dumping snow here, and I definitely had the thought, wonder if Sherry's gonna come home.
I had that thought too.
I bet you did. You got home at midnight-ish? Mm-hmm. She flew in, and so we've just been hanging out together today. It's nice to have her back home. Super glad about that. And we've got some things that we're gonna show you that Sherry brought home from California.
Yes, I did. I'm not gonna talk a lot about my trip because we're actually going to do a podcast about it, but I wanted to show you some of the things that I brought back. So while I was in California, we were able to go to Disneyland, and they are celebrating their 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company. And these are the 100th anniversary ears, and they're so cute.
You got those at Disneyland?
Nope. I actually got these at Walt Disney Studios.
Very cool. They're so cool. And we've talked a lot about how we're kind of unimpressed with a lot of the Disney ears lately.
The recent ones, but these are really cute. And
yeah, I like them a lot.
It says 100 Years of Wonder on the side. They're just really pretty. I also got a couple of pins. I got a 100th anniversary limited edition pin, and then a 2023 pin that actually has all the villains on it. It's really cool.
The limited edition pin is of 400, is that right?
Yeah.
And where'd you get those at?
Walt Disney Studios.
So cool. I'm insanely jealous, but we'll talk more about that on the podcast.
This I got at Disneyland.
Cool.
Possibly California Adventure, but I think Disneyland. We went to both. And I got a couple of ornaments. This is another 100 Years of Wonder that actually has Chip and Dale on it. It's
I love that.
So cute. In their special 100th anniversary outfits. And then we went to Company D.
Uh-huh.
And I found this. It's Quasimodo celebrating 25 years of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is one of my favorite movies.
And one that you don't see a lot of merch and stuff for.
Right.
So cool.
I love that.
She also brought me home something, you guys.
I did.
A Walt Disney Studios hat.
Yeah.
I love it. Can we talk about the tag though?
The tag is super weird. I don't know why Disney's doing this now, but I got a Spirit jersey as well, and they're this long. Why? Why is that a thing?
I don't know.
I had to keep tucking the tag in. I just need to cut it off on my Spirit jersey because
Yeah.
it hangs below the shirt.
You also brought some books home. You guys went to some bookstores.
We went to a lot of bookstores, and I brought home 8 books.
But you had a good trip.
I had a really good trip. It was really good to get out of the snow and the cold.
You feel rested, relaxed.
Yeah.
You got a good time with friends.
I did.
And again, we're going to talk all about Sherry's trip. She's going to tell you all of the fun inside Disney stuff that she got to do on our podcast tomorrow. But it is after 6 o'clock now. And were you just trying to...
I just tried to look at my watch, but it's my
Scrunchie?
It doesn't tell time as well.
Okay. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Let's make dinner.
Okay.
For dinner tonight, we're actually keeping it super simple. We've just got some mushroom, zucchini, onions, and some cut up steak here. Going to add a little bit of this ginger teriyaki seasoning to that. A little bit of Lowry's teriyaki sauce and some sesame seeds. And then we're actually just going to cook this in the air fryer. All right, seasoning stuff in there. Sherry Beth, give it a stir. Kind of mix it around a little bit. And then I think after it air fries some, we will go ahead and maybe add a little bit more teriyaki over the top of this.
I think so. It's going to need a little bit more.
All right, now just in the air fryer like that. Spread things around at least as much as possible. Then we're just going to put it in. And I think we're going to do 15 minutes at 375 and see how that is. While dinner's cooking, I want to show you some other stuff that came in for the viewer cruise. The Mardi Gras beads that we're going to put in each of the bags came in. So we're starting to get quite the collection of viewer cruise stuff. And I got a shipping notification that all of the door magnets and stickers and everything else will be here on Monday.
Yay.
So as of Monday, we will have everything in hand that we need for the cruise.
Yay.
Are you excited? We are under a month away.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Yeah, me too.
Does anybody else's cat love when they do this?
Missy
Or do
loves
we just
it.
have a really weird one?
Missy loves it so much. Look at how stretched out she is. And then I get back here on her back. Oh, she loves that. Oh, and then we'll do over here.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
What a sweet girl, though. All right, that was after 12 minutes, and I think it's totally done. It smells...
So good.
It does. It smells amazing in this house. Let's dish it up. Sherri's adding a little drizzle of some more teriyaki sauce over the top, and I think that is a very good idea. If you could add some to mine, too.
I can do that. Oh, that came out faster.
Thank you, love. I think during dinner we are going to watch Justin and Lacey's most recent video, 20 Disney cruise packing tips. Also, Sherri was really cute. Sherri's like, hey, those are my cruise ears. And they are. We know them.
20 things to pack for your Disney.
All right, doing a little bit of post-dinner work here in the studio and came across some things that we are going to make available to you guys. Some of you may remember we did our postcard pack launch, I don't know, a few months ago. Well, we set aside some packs of postcards just because we didn't know if there would be like issues with shipping or if things would get damaged. So we didn't want to sell all that we had, so we kept some behind. Well, we had no issues with what we shipped. So if you did not get one of our postcard packs because they sold out or weren't available, we're actually going to make these available over on Sherri's Etsy shop, just sherrilegg.com. I'll link it down below. So go get one of these. We're going to sell off the rest of what we have before Sherri Beth hopefully doing a new postcard pack launch sometime in the spring.
Sometime soon.
Very exciting. Mm-hmm. All right, now we're going to work on another project. Sherri,
yeah.
we have a lot of travel coming up.
Yes.
And with a lot of travel is a lot of travel vlogs.
Yeah.
And so we are going to spend some time, we have our at-a-glance calendar out. Mm-hmm. We're going to spend some time figuring out when are we going to post and upload videos from our trip. So,
yeah.
We fly from Anchorage to New Orleans on March 9th. Oh, Missy just came out. She's cute. Mm-hmm. And then we are basically doing stuff from like the drive to Austin, Austin stuff, back to New Orleans stuff, viewer cruise stuff.
Right.
So the question is, when are we uploading all that stuff?
We need to figure that out.
We're gonna go figure it out. All right, so I think we're figuring it out. Gosh, there's just so much stuff. So we leave here. Sherri's just writing all sorts of stuff down. So we are leaving here, and then a packing video, which will be interesting because it's like work trip and then cruise. Packing video here. Our road trip from New Orleans to, where are we seeing the first night?
Lake Charles.
Lake Charles, Louisiana will be here. Lake Charles to Austin here. Mm-hmm. Austin vlog here. Austin to Lafayette here. Lafayette to New Orleans. Mm-hmm. And maybe some stuff in New Orleans. Spoiler alert, maybe we'll be seeing the Zachmans on this day.
Right. This will probably be
New Orleans vlog. And then we'll just put all of our New Orleans stuff in one vlog leading up to the cruise. So this will be like stuff we do in New Orleans, as well as like the pre-cruise meetup we're doing the night before. And then the 27th, cruise vlog day number 1. Now, Sherri.
Yeah.
Here, first of all, you're really cute. I'm glad you're home.
I'm too.
I've missed your face. Here's my question.
Yeah.
If we do, well, nope, you're getting ahead of yourself. Because you wrote cruise vlog day 2.
I didn't write day 2.
You knew what I was going to ask, didn't you?
Do you want to do dailies?
This is what I don't know. You guys kind of want your opinion on this. Yeah. So, if we do our typical upload schedule, it'd be cruise vlog day 1, cruise vlog day 2, cruise vlog day 3, and then going into April, cruise vlog day 4, 5, 6. And so we're kind of like done around Easter. Mm-hmm. Or do you guys want us to start cruise vlogs right here and just frickin' go daily?
Because this will be, and then it will end on April 1st.
Something like that.
Something like that.
No, a little bit longer because it's like a 6-day cruise. Is that right? So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, ending on the 1st.
Your brain is so big. I'm continually impressed by you.
Just wondering if that was no.
Do you have any preference, Sherri, on whether we go? I feel like I could argue either side.
Me too. I do feel like sometimes with like longer cruise trips that are like 6-7+ nights, that it seems, if we do just our regular schedule, that it seems to like go on forever.
It's like I've been watching these videos for weeks.
Because it would be 2 full weeks of cruise vlogs, which maybe people like. But do you want it all in 1 week and just done, or would you rather space it out over 2 weeks?
So we need your help. I want to know from you guys, genuinely want to know, in the comments below, thinking about this cruise vlog series, do you have any preference? Do you want to see stick to same upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Or when there's a cruise vlog, like a series, do you love having a new video every single day? What do you guys want? That's why we write our at a glance in pencil.
That's true.
Because we can change it. But other than figuring out this, I actually feel really good about the rest of this. I like how this works.
Me too.
And 1 week from today, because as you guys are watching this, 17th, which is the Sherri's back vlog, on the 24th, let's talk about this, Sherri.
On the 24th, we're going to upload a 2-year health update, because it is 2 years ago, on the 25th, actually, that I got my diagnosis.
And we obviously shared a lot of that process with people. They got to watch a lot of that health journey, kind of how scary that was, how serious that was.
Yep.
But we've had, I think we talked about this in a video recently. We've had some comments recently from people who have found that video.
Yeah. And they've been asking for a health update. I think that there's been a lot of people who have gotten a diagnosis of exfoliated erythroderma, or their family members have, or their symptoms look very similar, and they kind of want to know where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Did I get better?
Well, because like your first video talking about it, even like reading through those comments is amazing. Like you've given people a ton of help.
Right.
But I think that with this video, now you'd like to give them some hope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if the first video was about help, the second video is about hope. 2 years later, here's how you're doing.
Also, I don't know how it's been 2 years.
It's so weird.
Right.
And speaking about vlogs, upcoming videos, I got something while Sherri was away that I'm really excited to go through. I don't think Sherri's, I told her about this on the phone. 3001 would you rather questions. And I was at Barnes & Noble looking at this, and I was just like standing there flipping through, and I was like, wait a second. This is so perfect for videos. Sherri, you ready? Would you rather write a short story or write a novel?
I mean, I'm not much of a writer, but I feel like I have more ideas for novels than short stories.
I'm more short story than novel.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, rice or pasta?
Oh.
This is so...
Pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah.
Although, if we're talking fried rice...
Well, and honestly, that's where my mind went. I was like, ooh. If you have to choose over like spaghetti or like Ray's combo.
Wear your jeans backwards or wear your shoes on the wrong feet? I'm going jeans backwards because here's the thing. When you wear your jeans backwards, you look like a moron. When you wear your shoes on the wrong feet, you end up with foot problems the rest of your life. Right?
I mean, I was going to say neither because they both sound terribly uncomfortable.
They both sound uncomfortable. So anyway, this is like 3001 would you rather questions. I just like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun to do like a whole vlog of that.
So we'll do some would you rather videos sometime soon. Sherri Beth, what you're reading?
Wild Embers.
Okay, tell me about this book.
It's poems of rebellion, fire, and beauty. You actually sent me one of the poems that's in this book. You sent me like a screenshot of it, and I was like, "Who is this person? I need to own this." Immediately went out to Amazon and bought it. It's poems of strength and beauty and rewritten fairy tales, and it's amazing.
You've been, like, since you've been home a lot today, you've been reading me poems out of it.
Yep.
And there have been so many that are like, oh, you gotta hear this.
I've been kind of bouncing around.
But
yeah, like some of them are short, some of them are longer, some of them are
couple pages.
Paragraphs, some of them are like written like poems. But I also follow her on Instagram, and she's amazing. She has a bunch of other books too.
Yeah. I don't remember what I saw. I feel like it might have been on Instagram that I saw one of her poems, and it just made me think of you. And so I sent it to you, And yeah, you were just instantly like, wait, who is this?
I mean, within like 2 minutes, I was like, I bought it on Amazon.
Yeah.
And you laughed.
You did. You were just like,
This is the one you sent me.
what's it called?
Fire.
You want to read it?
I don't know if I could read it without crying. Do you want to read
They do me to read it. It says, remember what you must do when they undervalue you. When they think your softness is your weakness. When they treat your kindness like it is their advantage. You awaken every dragon, every wolf, every monster that sleeps inside of you, and you remind them what hell looks like when it wears the skin of a gentle human. And I remember reading that and seeing it on Instagram and thinking, like, not just you, but any person who is undervalued, but also like overly kind and thinks of others to the detriment of self. Just like that, I love that thought that when they think your softness is your weakness.
Yeah.
Right? It's like when people think, it's like, nope, like when they treat your kindness like it is their advantage. And I just saw that poem and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, and that's kind of the tone of a lot of those poems in there.
Oh, it's
And
beautiful.
There are rewritten fairy tales. There's like Belle and Ariel and Aurora and
I didn't know any of
Riding Hood.
I didn't know any of that. I'll link it down below if you guys want to check this out. We ordered ours on Amazon. Not sure if it's available in bookstores. We didn't look.
Yeah, I don't look, but I just ordered on Amazon.
Yeah, Nikita Gill. We'll also link to her Instagram because super good.
Super great.
Oh, and I've got to show you guys these. So one of my coworkers, I had a meeting with her earlier today, and she's like, I found these for you last summer, and I just keep forgetting to give them to you. You guys, it's Sasquatch playing a banjo. Stop.
Obviously.
And Sasquatch roasting marshmallows. I am so excited to wear these. Maybe my new favorite socks. All right, Sherri Beth, earlier today, you mentioned the books you got on the trip.
I did.
And you want to share what you brought home.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what we got.
Yes, I came home with 8 new books. Okay, listen. I didn't buy this one. But
Okay.
look at how pretty. This was the gift from from the friends that we were staying with.
For Valentine's Day, you said.
For Valentine's Day. It's so pretty.
And it has like texture.
Yes, and
I
it's,
really
it's a
like
British
that.
publishing house it's called Chiltern, and they're
Okay.
actually publishing a whole bunch of like classics in this style. Like it's like raised texture and like the gold, like it's so pretty.
Yeah.
So so she got me that one, and I actually fun fact, and I told her this, I have never actually read this book.
Seems like a classic to not have read.
Right. And it's one that I keep wanting to read and I just never have. So I'm really glad that she got me this, and it's just such a pretty version of it. So
Totally.
I'm really excited. And then these I got from a bunch of different used bookstores.
Okay.
So I love Susan Mallory, and this is actually a 2-in-1.
Cool.
So that's fun. And then the bookstore on the beach, Charlotte's Web, because obviously. Secretly Yours. This is actually the only new book that I got. The Paris Library, The Wedding Ringer, and Just Haven't Met You Yet.
And you said like Charlotte's Web was from like a Friends of the Library, and it was like 50
It's
cents.
like 50 cents.
That's crazy.
I know.
But not too bad. And you said that you guys went to some really cool bookstores, and we'll talk about that stuff on the podcast.
I will expand on the bookstores we went to, but we went to some really great ones.
Yeah, you sent me like a bajillion photos of you in bookstores.
I know. I have so many photos for my Instagram.
I love it. You guys, she's home.
I'm home.
I missed you.
I missed you a lot. You did not do great without me here.
I struggled. I'm an extrovert, and here's what I will say. I'm so glad that work was so busy for me while you were gone, because it kept me busy. I had things most nights, like work events most nights. I just slept like poop the whole time you were gone.
We realized, I think we said this in one of the other, like in the She's Leaving vlog, that we realized that I don't think that I've actually left for any extended period of time since before we were married. And so like you've never like slept in our bed alone.
No. That was
I sleep in our bed alone because you travel for work a lot.
It was the weirdest thing. Like one of the first nights I was like, wait, I can lay anywhere? Like I was like, I can sleep anywhere in this bed.
You didn't sleep well.
No, not at all.
You're used to me being in the bed.
It was so odd. But anyway, I'm glad you're home.
I'm glad.
So there you go, friends. It's just our first day with Sherri back. We had some plans this weekend. We were supposed to go to an Echo Smith concert. They're here in Anchorage. They had to postpone it for a month.
Boo.
And it's lame because we're not here for the new date. So we're gonna have to get a refund on our tickets.
Yeah.
So now we kind of have a free weekend, which honestly, not the worst thing.
Not the worst thing. We have plans with a friend on Sunday.
Yep.
But otherwise, we kind of have a free weekend, so I'm a little bit excited for that.
Sort of nice.
Yeah.
But we'll bring you guys along with whatever we decide to do, and you'll see that on Monday. We love you, friends, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.